Welcome back students to one more session of your WOC. Today we'll be seeing how to find an anti-log without using log table, right? So in the previous video I have done all the possibilities. I've also explaining you how to find log without log table. Thank you for making the video a success. So the link will be provided below in this description box, right? Today we'll learn how to find an anti-log. Now basically idea behind this is not to use the anti-log table, isn't it? Right. Now let us see one example. Here what is given, basically here they have given me, my task is today, just see a question is given to me, that is anti-log 1.7. This is my task. I need to find this. So here I have written how to find anti-log without using standard tables. That is our task. Let's see. Now here whatever answer we get, we're going to find the approximate value for that. You can directly mention to the exam. Now when we speak about anti-log 1.7, so basically what does it mean? It means it is equal to 10 raised power of 1.7, correct? No? So here this 10 raised power of 1.7, the value we'll find you without using anti-log table. Let's start. So in the previous video, in the log table video, please go through that. There I have given you the values of log 2, which is equal to 0.3010, right? So here log 3, which is equal to 0.4771, log 5 value is 0.6990, log 7 is 0.8451, and log 1.1 is 0.0414, right? So here basically these are there. You can also refer the log tables because these are the values, the standard values of this. So but I expect you to watch the earlier videos and then come back to this, right? So now you need to memorize all these values. Remember that, students. Now further, if I have to take, now as we have written, suppose if log, you're able to see a thing, suppose if log 2 is equal to 0.3010, right students? Here what we have written, that is the value, isn't it? Now log 20 can be written as 1.3010, and 1 is called the exponent of 10 raised power of 1, and 3010 is called the mantissa. I'm basically giving you the basic idea, then we will go into that. So same like that, log 200 can be written as 2 because log 2, so 3010, same. Log 2 into 10 raised to 4 can be written as 4. I have written here 4 log 2 value is nothing but 3010, so on, right? So again you have log 0.2, it can be written as 2 into 10 raised to minus 1. So that again log 2 value is 0.3010 minus 1, which is nothing but minus 0.699. I think this is the basic idea. Now we will go to the next thing. Suppose further, now important thing what you should remember, what our values are not there. Here 2 is there, 3 is there, we don't know the value of 4, we don't know the value of 6, we don't know the value of 8, we don't know the value of 9. Now let us write how we can get the values of these without log table. Let's write that. Suppose if I have to give, they've given me log 4, right? The question is given to me, that is log 4. So log 4, how can it be written? It can be written as log 2 into 2, correct? No? Yes, right. So this can be further written as log 2 plus log 2. So log 2 plus log 2 is what? What is the value of log 2? It is nothing but 0.3010. Again log 2 value is 0.3010. How much will I get? I get a value equal to 0.602. Simple as that, right? Now let us find. Now 4 is over. Now what? So in this first page 2 is over, 3 is over, 4 is over. Now 5 also is there. Let us find out log 6 now. So log 6, how can I write log 6? Basically log 6 can be written as log 2 into log 3, correct? So log 2 into log 3. How will I write this further? I can write it as log 2 plus log 3. So what is log 2 value? It is nothing but 0.3010. What is log 3 value? It is nothing but 0.4771. Now add both. What value we get? You get equal to 0.7781. This is also done. Now let's come back and find the value of log 8. Now log 8 can be written as log 2 into 2 into 2, correct? Yes. So further I can write it as log 2 plus log 2 plus log 2. Okay, right. Now this whole thing, if you see log 2 value we already know. Let us substitute the value. It is equal to 3010 into 3. correct? So 3 times. So finally when I solve it, I get an answer of 0.9030. This is over, done. So 1 is over, 2 is over, 3 is over. Now next thing, let us find the value of log 9. Log 9 can be written as log 3 into 3. That's fine, students. Now log 3 into 3 can be further written as log 3 plus log 3. So what is log 3 value, which we have already seen, we have studied? That is nothing but 0.4771. So again log 3 value is 0.4771. When you add these two, you get a value of, further I can write it as, or 4771 or 4771. If I have to see log, okay, let us take like this, log 9 can be written as 3 into 3, that's fine. Log 3 plus 3, okay. Instead of writing this, I think more simplified thing I can write it as 2 log 3. Okay, this is better, I think. 2 log 3. What is 2 log 3? Log 3 value, that is nothing but 2 into 4771. It's further simplified, isn't it? Which is nothing but 0.9542. So this is how you find the values. Simplified? Yes, students? Done? Okay. Now I have got all the values. Let me check. I have got the value of 2, 3. Here I have got 4 value, then 5, then I got 6 here, then I got 7 is here, 8 and 9. Now using all these, now I am going to show you a table, right? This is the log table. Just see. So with all the values, now you know all the values. Just see here, this value 1, and the value is equal to 0. 1.1, the log value is equal to 0.414. 2 value is this, 3 is this, 4 is this. Just now I've shown you how to find out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Log 10 is equal to 1, log 100 is equal to 2, log 1000 is equal to 3, isn't it? And again, minus 1 is 0.1, minus 2 is 0.01, minus 3 is 0.001. Done. So basically what actually is antilog? Let's see. Suppose if log 2 value is 0.3010. Now our task is to find the antilog of this, antilog of the log value. That is nothing but, which is equal to 2. Correct? No? Just see, log 2 is equal to 0.3010. We need to find the antilog of that. That's nothing but 2. That can be written, that is written basically, which is equal to 10 raised to the power of 0.3010, nothing but 2. Okay, I'll clarify what it is. We are going to find the antilog. Now let us take the first example. So when I take the first example, suppose you are asked to find antilog of 1.7. So basically when I see this 1.7 in antilog, is the page straight, students? Okay, so here if I say the antilog of this, so remember 1.7, let me take my pen and see, there are two parts. The first part, this is called, this is called mantissa part. What is it called? Mantissa part. Okay, mantissa part. And the second one, if I have to take the next one, this part is called the exponent form. Exponent form. So mantissa part is how much? It is nothing but 0.7. Correct? What is the exponent part? Exponent part is nothing but 1. Now let us see. So in the mantissa part, when I have to solve it further, mantissa part 0.7, it is nothing but, now see, this 0.7, come back to this log table and see. So 0.7 value, where is it falling? It's falling almost nearby to this, isn't it? 0.66699. So which is which implies to which value of log? That is 5. So 0.7, it's almost lying in this particular value, which implies to 5. So instead of that 0.7, can I write it as log 5? Yes, log 5. Done. Yes, students, right? So that means, what does it mean? It's nothing but 0.7 means antilog of, that is this value 0.7. If I have to find the antilog, that's nothing but antilog 0.7, which is equal to 5. Once again, it means antilog 0.7, which is equal to 5. Let us write that. It means antilog 0.7, which is equal to 5. That's fine, students. Now here in the exponent part we have written, isn't it? Now let us find the answer. Simple. What is the answer here? 1. So it can be, 1 is nothing but equal to 10 raised to the power of 1 into 5. So what is the value equal to? 50. Simple, isn't it? This is the approximate value. So the value for 1.7 is nothing but 50. Approximate value is 50. See, simple. Without using the anti-log table, I have got the answer. Let us do one more example. Right. Suppose they have given you one more example to find anti-log of 2.3. Okay. So 2.3. Now, when I have to find out, we very well know what are the two parts. The first part, 3 is called mantissa part, right, which is equal to 0.3. Mantissa is 0.3. Now what is 2 equal to? 2 is nothing but the exponent part. Exponent, how much is that? Exponent is nothing but 2. So here, let's see. So in the mantissa part 0.3. Now when I compare with the table, this 0.3 value, where is it lying? Here. See here, it is lying with, and like the value of this corresponding, the value of 0.3 is nothing but 2, isn't it? So I can write the value like this. So it means it is nothing but log 2. Okay, log 2. Now simple, right? Now next comes the exponent part. Now exponent 2 is nothing but it is equal to it, or it implies the value equal to 2, 10 raised to the power of 2. So what is the answer now? Let us write the answer. Answer is nothing but, just see the exponent part, 10 raised to the power of 2 into log 2. What is it equal to? It is equal to 200. So the approximate answer is 200. Simple, students, right? Let me take one more example and let us keep this table like this only for you, right? So here one more. If the question is given to me, question 3, so the table which you have only done by yourself, by knowing, by calculating it, I'll be using the same table. Okay, students, right? So here what example is given to me? So basically the third example, they've asked me to find anti-log, or you got an answer, anti-log 3.0. Okay, 3.0, right? So 3.0, if I have to speak. So here 3.0 is nothing but this is, I'm sorry, let me write neatly. I need to find the antilog of 3.0. So 3.0, that is nothing but 10 raised to the power of 3. This value I need to find out. Here again, when we speak, there are two parts. That is, 0 is the mantissa part. 0 is the mantissa part. How much is that? 0. Next, 3 is the exponent part. Exponent part 3. Right. So we very well know what is the 0 value. Where is it falling in the table? Just see here, 0 is falling somewhere here, isn't it? 0 is here. So what is the value corresponding to that? 1. Right. So here instead of 0, I'll be writing it as 1, which is equal to log 1. This is fine, students. This is clear? Yes. Now next thing, we will come back to the exponent part. So 3, the value of 3, it's nothing but, it implies the value nothing but 10 raised to the power of 3. Now what is the answer? So let us see the answer. Answer is equal to 10 raised to the power of 3 into value 1. It is nothing but 1000. So the approximate value is 1000. It's clear, students? Yes, I have used this table, which you also know how to do it, right? So let us take one more example. So suppose they have given me a fourth example, right? Let us write the question. The fourth example given me is to find out antilog of 0.05. Okay, right? So here when I have to see, there are two parts. As I said, 0.05 is nothing but mantissa part, correct? Right? This is 0.05 and in the mantissa part it is 0.05. Next thing, if I have to speak about the exponent, the 0 value is nothing but the exponent part, that is nothing but 0. Now you need to know basically 0.05, it implies to which value? It's nothing but 10 raised to the power of 0.05, which we need to find out. Okay, so we'll solve the mantissa part now. So if I have to see in the mantissa part, it is 0.5. I need to check the log table here. Where is the value of 0.5? that's 0.05 lying. Let's see here, see here, this is 0.04, next comes 0.05. so one value you can take, instead of 1.1 you can take it as 1.12, so 1.11, 1.12. so this 0.5 is lying somewhere here, correct? So let us write that, which is equal to log 1.12, or you can take it as log 1.13, right students? Right, approximately. Right, now logs, this one, exponent 0. What is this one? This implies to which one? This implies to, means we can write this as 10 raised to the power of 0. Now let us find the answer. So when I have to take the answer, simple, you take this above log 1, yeah, what is it equal to? Log, or first you take the exponent part, write the exponent 10 raised to the power of 0 into 1.12, which is nothing equal to 1.12 approximately. So all these are approximate values, students. This is the answer. So what did I do? I just checked with the log table which we have, correct? Now let us take one more and turn and see. Suppose if they have given you one more question, let us take one more question, question number 5. They have asked you to find an antilog value of minus 1.85. Now here you need to be careful. Now basically minus 1.85 is nothing but equal to 10 raised to the power of minus 1.85. Now I need to find the value of this, correct? Yes, right. So this can be written as antilog minus 1.85. It can be written as antilog 2.15. I can write it like this, isn't it? Right. Now why I have written like this? Because minus 2 plus 0.15 is nothing but minus 1.85, correct students? This is why, that is the reason I have written like this. Now when I take these, again there are two values, that is two components. This is the mantissa part. So mantissa part, how much is the value? 0.15, right? And this is the exponent part. How much is the value? Exponent part is this, right? So when I take the mantissa part, now let us see 0.15. Where is 0.15 lying in the log table? That I need to check once, isn't it? So let us go back to our log table. So here 0.15, if I have to check, it's lying where it is almost 0.1, this is 3. Okay, this 0.3 value is too high, isn't it? So 0.4, 0.04, 05, like that, the value almost lies here in between these two. So I can take the value as 1.4, correct? Because if I go to 2, it will become 0.3. It is too much. So the value lies between these two. So what I'll do, I'll take this 1.15 value equal to log 1.4. approximately, right? Let us write the answer now. So when I have to write the answer part of this, now let's see how to write. First I need to take the exponent. Now this exponent value is nothing equal to 10 raised to the power of minus 2, isn't it? Yes. Now write together exponent into value is 1.4, which is nothing but 0.014 approximately. So simple, isn't it, students? Nothing. I have not used any log table. I just gave you the answer. Now let us do two more examples. Let me take a fresh page for this. Let me take out, yes. Now I'll take a fresh page. Fine. Now they have given you two more questions. Let's see how to do. Suppose you are asked to find, this is example 6. They have asked to find, given you the antilog of 2.25, right? So this is nothing but 10 raised to the power of 2.25. We need to find the value of this, correct? Yes. Now again we know it has two components in this. The first component, that is, right students, now if I have to take this example, as we have written, the mantissa value is 0.25, which is equal to 0.17, isn't it? Right, we have checked with the log table, or approximately 1.8. So exponent is 2. How can I write this exponent? Exponent 2 is nothing but 10 raised power of 2. So when I have to check with the answer, right, see, right, how to write? First I need to write the exponent, that is 10 raised power of 2 into 1.7 or 1.8, which approximately comes to 170. So approximate value is this. Right, now let us do the example 7. Right, so here you're given antilog to find out antilog minus 1.25. So here we very well know, as it is same like above, nothing but 10 raised power of minus 1.25. I need to find the value of this. So again we have two components in this, as we said. First is this point. Okay, before that, important, minus value is there, so minus 1.25, it can be written as antilog minus 2 plus 0.75. correct, students? Now, right, so here again we have two components. One is okay, one more thing I need to tell you, minus 2 plus 0.75, it's nothing but, what does it mean? It's nothing but antilog of 2 bar 0.75. Right, again we have two components. 0.75 is nothing but the mantissa part. Okay, mantissa is 0.75. 2 is called what? 2 is nothing but exponent part. So exponent part is 2. So this mantissa, if I have to see 0.75, where is it lying in the log table? Let us see this. In the log table, 0.75 is nothing but 5 here. See here. Now this is 7. It should come before this 0.75. So I can write the value as 5.7 approximately. So I'll take the value as mantissa value as, that is log 5.7 or 5.8, nearer value you can take. So here this one in the exponent value, 2 bar is nothing but 10 raised power of minus 2. Correct. Now I need to write the answer for this. So let us write the answer. Answer or the antilog value is, answer is nothing but 10 raised power of minus 2 into 5.7, which is equal to 0.057. So this is an approximate answer. So this is from my side, students. Thank you for watching. Wonderful, isn't it? We have learnt the antilog without using log table. I have also done a video that is how to find out log without log table. Very wonderful response, as I said. Again I'm mentioning, the link will be given below. Please go through the link so that you'll have an understanding. But important thing is, you need to know how to find this part of the log table, which I have shown you. So this is from my side. Thank you for watching. Stay connected. WOC will be doing more and more videos for you all. Stay happy, and signing off. This is your Vanima.